Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed, I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress, The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes, ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the piece up. Throw your piece up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on,
Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me, not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs. That's why I fully trust in Him. I'll never go a day without you by my side, by my side. Woke me up this morning, sent me on my way, chilling with my neighbors. Man, it's a new day. Yeah. Somebody moving from the table, let me get a seat. Everybody's on this move our feet. I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know.
Well, good afternoon.
It's gonna be a good day.
yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood know it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time.
Lord.
Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world.
Here on Glory 93.9. I can't have myself no way. But hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well.
The 1 week we try to start early, Sean got a problem. I don't understand.
I don't understand it.
Sean, what are you doing?
That's you there, Sean? Are you happy?
Turn the headphone down.
Not the mic. That's the mic. Okay, let's turn these down here.
Turn down Sean headphone. Turn me up now. No, don't turn you up. You wanted it to be down?
Mic check. We in the room.
Okay.
Mic
Ladies and
check.
gentlemen, I
Mic
apologize,
check.
but as you know, this is Barbershop Talk, and anything like that happen. But why you on
Maybe
our
it's
phone?
Sean just always. It's only one headphone, bro.
So you need your headphone next then.
Yeah.
And you come last?
Okay.
You need somebody working the stage.
This is not.
I wish my monitors would sound like this on stage.
You're talking about us with them then?
No, that wouldn't be the man.
Yeah, well, who's
No. Let's not be regularly.
Who's one for you right now? The management team. Tell the
I ain't
management
like
team.
that.
Get you right. Yeah, everybody dead except Sean.
I want to talk about Italy.
Ain't nothing happening.
Italy.
I got it. You can hear me? You can hear me now?
You know I can hear you.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Barbershop Talk. Hope you're doing well. So glad to have you tuning in with us. We are here. Technically, we are not early. We're actually on time today.
For a first time
For the first time. we're
in
on
a long time.
we thank you so much. We've gotten some wonderful comments about the show. Persons have been letting us know how much they've been enjoying it. You know you're doing well. People asked for you last week. I was asked. You was live last week.
Gotta apologize for
How was
them.
it? Good?
Because I've been on cruise.
No, you be in Italy.
No.
Let's get it right.
What you can do is put this on me.
You be in Italy.
That's what they tell them. They don't listen.
But
All right, this is the mic.
I tried that,
There you go.
and I turned these down. I
Right.
still can't have myself though. I think
You turn yours up.
mine ain't wicked.
You turn yours up.
And these expensive.
Yeah, take it from Sean. Then. Sean,
I don't need to hear me.
Yeah.
You need to hear you?
I mean, it's helped me to flow better.
yeah, I with you. Take it from Sean, man. You need that.
I don't need to hear me.
And I think let me take these off because I didn't know his introduction. I got nothing, so it messed me up. All right.
There you go. Be better now?
You get yourself?
I ready to ride. It's just, you know.
So you don't worry if you get yourself.
I can hear you.
So, I might number 2. I mean, I can't myself. It don't matter. It don't matter. Am I good?
That's radio line. We're trying to get it together. Some technical difficulties.
If Sean had come here on time, it would have been all right.
Yeah.
But he always late, though.
Anyway, guys, I hope you all are doing
last
well.
to reach, first to leave. For the time.
Oh, I heard that this is YouTube listen says the volume is low on YouTube.
So,
Turn
up the mic.
All right. Let me know those out there. Let me know how the volume
Turn
is. Let me know
down
if you
the
can hear us very well
headphones.
or not well at all. If you're listening on the radio, please let us know. No, look at the road. Don't watch nothing.
Hey, Miss Niles.
That's all.
How you doing, my good friend? I miss you.
You are the guest for us, Nayoshi, and I hear nothing. You let me know when our guests come in.
M still coming today?
Huh?
M still coming today?
Nah, I think he coming today.
I mean, it's standard for what he has been doing for the last
Oh,
4 years.
Oh,
It's
boy.
called,
Let us pray,
it's
let
called,
us pray.
it's called No Show.
Take it
I
easy.
mean, what, you're shocked?
Okay, they say it's low. I'm hearing it's low on the radio as well, Dalton. The person's texting me, says low. Let me know how we doing now.
You're like,
I'm hearing it's very low.
All this is Sean fault. All this is Sean fault.
Who's Sean again?
What's this master volume? Am I doing this master? That help it? Or is it on you? No? That's you? All right, y'all let me know how this now,
Joe
guys.
do nothing, man.
All right.
Don't touch
Hands
nothing.
off.
Put your hands on your lap.
Back to what we was talking about and the No Show guy.
Yeah.
We gotta sit there though, because we was in there to communicate with him. Y'all just come back and guess today?
I don't think anything was confirmed for today.
Yeah, we give him another
So
week.
we can wait on it.
Let's give him 2 weeks.
Get him an opportunity.
Know what? Give him them after the by-election.
Give him
That's
up to
sufficient
buy
time.
election thing and undo them.
I mean, I just saying he might be
No.
busy.
So Miss Nayoshi, get with Pastor Denczil this week.
We'll
Let's
be
see if
buying
we
on this
Let's
buy
see if we can organize
Are
it
we
and come
buying?
on for Tuesday,
Yeah,
please.
we'll be buying.
Yeah. Let's try to get our guests for Tuesday. Or the following. I know this is a hot season now. Things are hot.
Hot.
Yeah, I don't like the way the election is trending right now. I feel
Getting
like,
hot.
I feel like they setting bad examples.
What do you mean?
What happened? Hot dogs, cold in Foxhill?
Guys stepping on the poster, wiping his feet.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That wasn't a poster. That was a shirt.
Same thing. Symbol.
Who did it?
Adrian White. Wipe his feet on it, stomp on it, wipe his feet on
It's
it.
an aunt?
So there's a good. They said there's a good dog on it.
Then
You're wrong.
Kino
Adrian.
shirt?
I don't know which. I know it's a yellow poster with the PLP on it. He wipe his feet.
If you who's supposed to be more mature doing it, what do you expect for those who are less?
Yeah, I think
I see that.
And then also at the
all right. She said it was a poster. It wasn't a shirt.
yeah, same thing.
I thought I saw a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Someone looked like they
The
almost
shirt
got
was at a
arrested
different
at the nomination. What did they say when they go to? What did they say when they registered? What they was doing?
Nomination day.
It's nomination.
Nomination day. Looked like the crowd was getting riled up. The officer had to restrain
restrain
a
hold.
guy in the red shirt and put him against the railing.
But who that was? Just a civilian?
My point is,
You don't know. I mean,
my point is,
sometimes the optics may be off.
No, but it don't need to get to
The
that.
optics may be off, man. I agree, but the optics may be off. We can't
because-
pass judge because we ain't know exactly
No,
what happened.
I ain't passing judgment on no one. I'm saying
I
to
think
you,
what he's trying to say is,
it's getting too riled up.
especially the leaders who's supposed to be setting an example.
But if we-
hey, hold on, you gotta wait.
But was
Just
that a
wait a
leader?
second.
Was that a leader against the fence, though? That's what they asking.
Well, someone who was who's Agent White again?
No, we ain't talking about
No,
Asian, right?
that's the F&M now. It's a person from the F&M. And,
No. What I'm saying is events like that. If Agent White, who's supposed to know better, and you already call his name, and it's public knowledge anyhow,
Yeah, I
he's supposed
see
to
the
be
video.
doing things like that.
You know, Austin
Sets
Reese, no,
kind of sets precedents, you know. I mean,
No,
and then not sets precedents. Sorry,
Seeing
it's
things,
about seeing things like that.
Right.
Right.
Because these things are happening all the time. I think
Yeah.
many
But-
of us have not adjusted. Many of us still ain't adjusted yet to social media.
No, we ain't adjusted.
We ain't
social
adjusted
media.
yet to realize that we ain't nothing secret no more.
But,
No,
but I think
you are
there's a
correct.
different expectation you have from certain individuals.
So you got to act accordingly. Same thing like with the guy when he blasted out inside Watson Square. Cameras always rolling. You got to govern yourself accordingly. You can't be the leaders of the country doing these type of stuff because the people who
Yeah,
come in
but
the
God
rally,
will have your emotions under
which
control.
guy that blasted in Washington Square?
Lincoln Bain.
Oh, you mean that exchange?
Yeah.
back there.
No, my point. No, but then it's also the minister from Fox Hill who went up on stage and just blurted stuff out of his mouth.
We still get back to that?
No, we not being there, though.
That's my point.
That's too
No,
cheap.
my point is, look how it's trending. It's starting to trend in a direction where We don't need the fellas, some on the young
being
guys.
irresponsible as leaders.
Yeah, because these young fellas
they
ain't got
gotta
no
be
control.
more responsible.
And they can start doing stuff saying,
Set
you know,
better
oh,
examples,
I was
because if
showing
you
for
do it-
daddy. I don't need no young fella to go there and say they showing up for daddy. Because y'all know how they go.
That's your point. Very valid, very valid point.
Thank you, Tito. Good way to start the show.
Very valid point. I think
Yeah, sarcasm
This-
and Sean voice.
this early in the game, because we're early in the game.
Yeah, we early. This is a
And
by-election.
we ain't gonna stop no time. This is it now. After this by-election, we get general election. So it hot now, and I think we gotta use more discretion.
Yes.
One of the things that I said this 2 weeks ago. I don't like this comment that the chairman of the PLP uses, the member panel for Foxville, concerning the COI, calls them the he said he's the the
Idiot or
chief of
something?
the idiots,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
something like that. You know,
That's what TO stands for?
that's what he says, and he says it all the time.
It's powerful.
And I think that's that kind of language.
Yeah.
That ain't.
In this climate,
We don't need that.
no.
We don't need that. And then not only that, you insulting Bahamians. You calling persons that support the COI
Idiots as well. Because he's the leader of the idiots.
Yeah,
I got you.
I
Are
got
you
you.
an idiot, Tito?
Boy.
Are you an idiot, Carlo?
I don't support the COI.
You know, something just started on
I'm
Monday.
not saying that's
Right.
whoa.
I can tell you what I
fix that
asked
place. That come out wrong.
on the 22nd. I can tell you what I asked.
That's not me
now
saying.
look at this person here. I ain't see no comments. Now we talking about that. Now we making these points. Person, I pointing at you. You know just who you is. You ain't saying nothing, and you know we right.
What you talking about?
Nah,
What y'all can do is come for my friend today.
Why?
Boss, the Denczil, if you know it's good for you, you ain't come for neither. Because when she comes swinging that armor,
No,
She
I need to
bring
let her.
down-
I need to let her know she need to call wrong when wrong is wrong.
Let me ask a question though.
Oh boy,
You know, we were off the rock the other day, right?
we were.
And something
oh,
came,
it was.
something came across. Hold on.
As
hold
for
on.
you,
As for you, but you were further off the rock.
yes.
I know it.
We get we get to
Much
see the rock.
farther.
We get to see the rock.
I had signal where I been.
As a matter of fact, our first stop was back to this rock.
Absolutely.
That's the way it's so good.
So listen, on nomination day, we were trying to look at the numbers of the various parties when they were marching to Zion, for lack of a better word. When they were marching to Zion. So if we were to judge or base the results on the by-election on the numbers
Sean, watch.
that
You just get a new watch.
that were reflected on a nomination day, who would have won that?
PLP.
It was that much of a difference?
I
Yes.
didn't get to see the full crowd from the F&M. It looked like it was strong, but I didn't get to see it.
It wasn't as much as PLP. It was a wave. I'd say this, though. The people who support COI are very quiet. They're not saying anything. Even in the barbershop, you will be amazed. A lot of people, they are not associating themselves to say they wearing a black. But a lot of people saying the same thing.
Their plan is to vote COI.
Yep. People are tired of both parties. I hear it over and over. And I talking about senior people. We ain't talking about people who, you just got people who just say, you know what? We had enough of left and right.
I ain't gonna lie. That asked me to be.
Tito, I hear that right, and I believe at this point you're right. That there are a lot of sleeper people out there.
I know one
But
thing.
bro.
Every show for the last 6 weeks,
Something-
Denczil on a block street.
something happens. I wore the black shirt the first time to match yours. Something happens on that day, Tito.
That magically makes you go red and yellow.
No, when you think about it, you say, hold on. And you start weighing your pros and your cons and start looking. And persons tend to go with what they're familiar with.
I know one thing.
That's what's happening that day. I mean, this year this happening, and I ain't stereotyping. I ain't stuck in the past, but something's coming with people when they when they walk through that gate.
I remember one story.
when
I
they
can tell
walk-
that story.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. So what's the thing?
I ain't calling no name.
I just said no, you cannot. So now they know it's me, so stop it. So when you walk in that gate and you see that tent over there, and them folks them hailing you and waving at you and this and that, boy, that's playing your mind.
Boy, Pastor, I ain't gonna no lie. And I think you are correct. But I think people are enough.
Tito,
And I don't think it's
Let me ask you a
enough
question.
to actually make a change,
I can
though.
ask you a question.
People still ain't fed up enough to actually say, you know what? I had enough.
Let me ask you a question.
They fed up, but they ain't really had enough. Go ahead.
I want your true, honest, no holds barred opinion.
Go ahead.
You believe in your heart of hearts
How much art
that
you
your
got?
good friend
I got two. Say hard.
A good friend, Lincoln Bean, will make a good prime minister of this country. And you will be comfortable living in the Bahamas as Lincoln Bean being your prime minister of the Bahamas. You now. You were speaking for nobody else.
Nobody else.
Just you.
You want my honest opinion?
Honest.
So my honest opinion is
You sure you're gonna answer your opinion on this radio?
very honest. As
Go for it.
honest as I can possibly be. If anybody knows me, they know I like different. I'm not the one who can constantly beat the rock trying to get the same result. How much longer will we do the same thing? Looking for you want my answer? You don't want my answer?
Go ahead. Go.
Because you know you want me to tell you a different truth where you can feel happy.
Say yes or no.
I tired of the same thing,
So, are you?
and it ain't get no different.
That ain't answering the question.
Taking long to answer this question.
I tell him
No.
I will vote for Lincoln.
That's I did
Because-
that is not what I
That's
asked
not
you.
the question.
I want because he gonna ask me another question after he tell him I vote for Lincoln. He say why?
That's not I didn't ask you to vote for Lincoln. I didn't ask you that. I said, are you going to be? Who wants to forget? I said we're comfortable, but I just
Tito wishy-washy now because he would be with Lincoln today and then would brave them all and then with Chester the next day.
You are correct,
and then with Michael Pindad the next day. So
You are correct, sir.
it depends on which day of the week you ask.
I ain't going to pin that yet though.
But you know what the problem is, Sean?
He did go. He did
And
go.
that's
He did.
why-
Let me cut him off. He
and
did. He
that's
did
the-
go to Shannon Dunn.
You're right, but that's the possible. That's the problem in this country. We don't know how to pivot.
that's
When we
pivoting.
lock it,
That's
when we
pivoting.
lock it,
That's pivoting.
being people are locking with
I
stupid.
say that's pivoting.
And I'm not calling them
Hold on,
stupid.
I
I'm
say-
saying that being people are
I
locked
say
in
you
with
got
stupid.
That's what your version of pivoting is.
My one gift at coaching is making the adjustments.
Oh Jesus, wait.
You could go with a game plan, but if it ain't working,
Tito,
you got to make
Tito,
the adjustments.
Tito.
And guess what?
Tito.
Until someone
Don't
changes my
let
mind,
that
see,
metaphor
and
to
this
hold water.
Because in that instance, you used to coach.
That
you
metaphor
could make the
don't-
adjustment.
and that's what I'm saying.
Are you
You ain't have
going
a
to
game plan,
You shall
but I
be
make the
Carlo.
adjustments.
Are you going to be comfortable with Lincoln being as the prime minister of the country?
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's what I asked you.
And you comfortable with the answer. But the answer is
That's
yes.
your answer. That's on you.
I want you to ask him that after the show too.
I move. I'll
know
move.
he's-
No, he
He's
didn't ask me that next year
I-
when the election starts.
Peter,
I see him mixing the switcher right now.
Peter
let
Wilson,
me-
my good friend Peter. Listen, make some room in your house, buddy. If Lincoln being the prime minister, I move and go upstairs with you.
Let me ask the question. Oh Jesus! Let me ask this
What you
question.
mean by that, Carlo?
If Lincoln being
what
the
is-
prime minister, I move to London.
I'm not being facetious. I'm asking this real question. What is going so wrong in this country?
I think the problem in this country is the lack of vision and the execution on setting a 20 or 20 or 15-year plan on executing that plan.
No, that ain't what
that's
he
a nice.
asking.
That's a nice answer, and that's cool. We can put that right over here. Put
That's
it
a
over here.
political answer.
Yeah, don't throw it away. Put it over here.
He's asking you presently.
This country and this
That's what the people saying. Now what I saying.
You just said the
just
same
said this
thing.
now.
I ain't say that.
Oh,
Lord,
that's
that's
it.
I ain't say
you
that.
just said
I
it.
say I tired of the same thing over and over trying to get a different result. That's what I said. I never said nothing wrong with the country.
No,
that's
you
what
did-
y'all
you
hear
did-
in y'all
no, you-
ass. Because people always saying it. But
You
that's
know
what I
what
say.
You ain't making no sense.
How you mean I ain't making no sense?
None.
You're not making
You know what your
no
problem
sense.
is? Y'all want me to draw the narrative for y'all. I did not say that.
You know what you draw on
I'm
narrative?
saying
You
to
don't need
you,
to draw on narrative.
I feel like the people who are there now,
Now, if
it's
you
time for
said,
them to transition.
Tito, now if you said she needed an emergency cut, she needs you to come just cut her.
Just cut off this show and go cut her. You're not making no sense.
None.
See, you know the problem is,
Tito.
y'all don't want to hear the truth.
What is the truth?
The truth is,
I want to hear others on that question.
and a lot of y'all don't want to be honest.
What is going? Because we hear, this country.
I don't think
What
That's
is
what people
going
saying.
so wrong? I ain't saying again, right? You know, I asking those people. Some people saying this wrong. What is going so wrong
I don't
that
think
we need to get rid of this and get rid of that? Let me know.
We easily forget, we forget too easily. 4 years ago, okay, this country was at a place where we was trying to figure out what we can do next.
The world was out of place.
Hold on.
Don't do that to the country.
Hold on.
The
hold
world.
on. Yeah, okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that to Menace.
The world was okay. The world was, but the world.
See, that's
the
how
world.
PLP talking.
Hold on, but the world
The whole world was on pause.
The world was still working. The world was still moving.
No, but it's on pause
Hold
though.
on,
They didn't
hold
know
on.
what was next.
See, you're not talking enough. You're not talking enough. Listen.
I dig it up for him.
Quiet for a second. A lot of decisions, so much bad decisions, things was going wrong.
Right.
Oh, he would decide this could be long.
So the people voted for change to come.
They thought change was coming.
Hold on.
They chose the people leader from Cat Island.
Yeah.
And then some people say, thank God for change because things was getting worse. Now we got someone who put the people first.
Oh, jeez.
I need me a brave leader. Hold on.
You sure you put the people first? You sure you put the people first?
Hold on, I have a caller. Let me get my caller. I have a caller.
Thanks.
I have a caller. I ain't no headphones. I can't hear my caller, man. Hey, caller, how you doing? You okay there?
No.
I can't hear.
Turn up. That's the right one.
Yes, right one.
Sure.
Hello, caller. I ain't getting the caller.
And the right one.
That's the right one. That's what it's supposed to be.
Plug in.
Yeah, plug in.
Y'all got to give the current.
Hold on, call on the phone.
You need a caller now?
Go ahead,
You,
call up.
you need a caller?
They can't hear the caller.
I can't hear the caller.
Let me try one more.
The caller,
line.
call in, call
Can
in.
you hear the caller?
Hold on, speakerphone.
All right. I mean, then this would be a
Put
caller.
it to the mic there.
That's junglist. Hello, caller. How you doing?
I'm having an earache. So please turn Tito mic off before my eardrum bursts.
Oh, that's Miss
Just turn
Johnson.
it off. He's killing me. I'm trying to watch a show, but he's doing something to me today. He's doing the most. Tito, I need an emergency cut. Could you please come?
I'm on my way now, ma'am.
Yes, please get him out of here because he's not making no sense.
I'm calling.
No,
Call it.
Kenyatta, could you please finish your point? Because you're going in the right vein. The Holy Spirit is using you right
See, that's the problem with your PLP now. I would not sit here and allow this show to be the PLP show. All my people sitting at the table are PLPs, and I'm gonna be the only one here standing and fight. I will stand here and fight for my right.
Please turn up Tito mic. Tito,
No,
Tito left. I need
these
you to
PLPs are not
Tito.
gonna pull me in the direction they want me to go.
Well, I'm calling. Just give me about 5 minutes. I can get tech support to fix this phone connection. I need to call back.
Because I can't hear.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang up and
I'm glad we can't hear you.
I hear her. She say, go sit down. It's going on because you are on a bunch of muck.
Come on. Tech support, you help me, man. We get too much things get wrong.
Couple years ago, we was trying to figure out if we would ever balance this budget.
Singing a song live.
The budget ain't balanced, Sean.
Y'all cool.
The budget is not balanced, Sean. Don't you come here and say no budget balance. The budget is not
I
balanced.
ain't say that.
So yes,
It was reported.
So that's
that it
my-
was balanced.
All they do is lying.
that's my thing, right?
They pump faking.
I think I need y'all to mute Tito mic for 2
So
minutes.
I think
He's on an assignment.
so I think a lot of things.
The budget is balanced, but yet you can't get the people their money.
So that's my thing.
Which people?
I think
Whatever
the
people need their money.
What money? What
Who
money?
tell you
people
the
have?
The money
can't
that
get the money.
he say, or the business that he's gonna give to them.
Oh, see, it ain't about the money.
What's it
The
about?
comment wasn't about the money, no. The comment is about him making the initiative to get it done without having to negotiate and then do it. He's like, listen, before we have to sit at the table, let me just put things in place to try and make it happen.
I can be prime minister
that's
and
what
I can make this decision.
And that's why he
No, you
said,
can get ready to run for Fox Hill because it's time for your boy
No,
to go
that's
home
what
now.
he said. That's what the prime minister said. I
No,
can
you
be
prepare
prime
yourself.
minister.
You don't-
I see there's
no, but
a
I'm telling
need
you,
here for my
you
people
prepare off to run
get
for
an
Fox Hill.
increase.
The
And-
Fox Hill can need a good candidate in the next 2-3 years.
and they have
Because your boy retired early.
another
So
doctor
you
now.
get ready. You sing your way into the hearts of the Fox Hill community.
Y'all cool on the show.
Very, very cool.
So that's my belief, right?
And then you can make all the songs for you and not for other people.
And I stand by this, and I younger than most of
And
y'all.
you need to stop pump faking over there. I tired of you coming to this show
I pump
trying
faking.
to be politically correct. Always coming with these little nice answers,
I
trying
don't
to
want
sound good. The
I
people
said
come in
this
my barbershop complaining about you. They say you ain't real.
Tito,
You pump faking. And I trying to save you, but you always come here trying to do
What
these
they-
little
what they-
razzle dazzle.
what they say, I
answers.
ain't real?
Yeah, you
What they
pump
want me?
faking.
What they want me to say?
Give us an opportunity.
Now I must
Tito, give us an
opportunity.
I must
Who's one
comment.
show?
I must comment on what Tito just said. That I've actually heard the same comments.
Yes,
about
you
Carlo.
pump
They said
faking.
Carlo is becoming softer.
Yeah, you soft. You always come with these nice little answers, you know, and you do all your hand gestures.
So what y'all want me?
Listen,
So what y'all want me to say?
I want you to be Carlo.
I am Carlo.
But
I think I know.
Tito, I want you to give him an opportunity to be Carlos.
You won't give him more opportunity.
Let me understand. So
You want to give you now? You want me to give him more opportunity?
Tito,
Carlo?
so the next time they come in and they say, "Make those comments," ask them to give you a question to ask me, and I would
Amen.
answer. And I would answer the
Y'all
question.
please come to the show for all y'all know
You ain't
Carlo
even
pump
got. You
faking.
haven't got to call. Just text Tito, and I haven't got to know the place it is. I just answer the question.
I mean, I watch as Miss Johnson going at you one time, right? You was being Carlo at that point, and when she break you, you going back.
She break it?
What? But listen, not once he say something wrong again, cause he know you want none of that smoke.
Yeah, I don't like smoke. It
See
make
that?
much sense.
You're gonna fool me and them posts you be putting up.
Could we get back to the show, please?
Oh boy.
You fool me with them posts you putting up.
Could we please get back to the show?
Regular audience be paying attention.
The question was asked, what is it so bad or so wrong that's going on in this country? You know what I say? And I think he means, why is it?
Why you gotta speak for him? He can speak for himself. Don't take what he mean. Say what you mean. Don't take for him. Say what you mean.
He is asking the question.
Yes.
Tito,
hold on.
why are you so angry?
Let's see, get Aaron.
What is going on that is so wrong that you would want change? After, if you look back from where we came from in the last 4 years, let's go from 3 years. Let's go 3 years. We were in such a deficit as a country. We were in such a state trying to figure out how we going to dig ourselves out this hole financially. The world was going through COVID, but the Bahamas, I believe the Bahamas is going to stop. Everything was just stop. Everything was just stop. And I understood that for a period of time, they should have just stopped. But it's like we was park and stop. Okay? And the night of election night, the prime minister say, hey, we left in the curfew. We open up this country. And when he did that, things start to mobilize, things start to move, things start to open up, things start to bounce back. It was a tough decision. It was a needed decision. And from then, the present administration has been, things have been growing from there. And I mean, improving. Yes, this is not a perfect administration. Yes, there are a lot of things they could do differently. Yes, they have faults just like any other administration. I hope you all didn't have my mic muted. Because I see Augustine, not disgusting on y'all. I'm not campaigning for the present government. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, sir.
I'm not 100% pleased, but I am pleased with this administration.
Sean, you are 90%.
And the things that they are doing, the things that they have done.
No, Sean.
And I think there are a lot of listen, you could tell when people really want change, You can hear the noise in the street. You give noise in the street.
Sean.
People are not.
Sean.
The majority.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. You don't talk enough.
There's no way my light bill still is at $1,100 in 2026, and there are so many different ways to curve energy.
Why are you blaming me? Why are you blaming the administration for your light bill?
Yes.
Why are you blaming the administration for your light bill? You need to
There's no way my light bill should be a mortgage.
You need
in
to
2026. There's no way my light bill should be a mortgage.
We got a lot of comments.
I get a lot of comments here.
There's no way.
Manage your affairs.
There's no way. In 2026, my light bill is a mortgage.
Let me get some comments.
Turn off the AC.
Who mortgage is $1,100?
So I can come out the house and don't go on vacation, and my light bill coming up $1,100.
I asked, and I'm glad people keep on asking these questions. I've asked the question, what is going wrong? And that is not a facetious question. That I'm asking that for real. I want to hear from people. Tell me what's going wrong. All right, so we have here, it's the entourage that keeps traveling everywhere for me. That's one of the problems I have, to be honest. Pleasant afternoon, all. Princess, thank you for calling that. Princess, I didn't even really listen to that show. Princess says she have a problem with that big travel entourage.
And come back with no takeaways.
Rin Higgs, I would say, right? Is that Rin? I don't know.
Ryan Higgs.
No. R-H-Y-N?
Yeah.
That's Ryan?
Ryan Higgs.
All right. He shouldn't have to negotiate. They gave the people the increase, so pay them. It shouldn't have nothing to do with the goodness of his heart.
I think everybody listened to that quote and taken it the wrong way.
The English language is a serious thing,
Well, know what you said then.
You could jam yourself using this language.
Tito, you took over from Carlo. That's one of the things so wrong. Maybe educate me. Who is sponsoring these trips? These trips really bought you, Princess. Could this money be put somewhere else?
They actually increased the budget for that.
Yeah.
Like paying teachers and other public servants. Maybe fix the roads properly. Try get the healthcare system together. Because why the emergency section of PMH still not open?
Wow.
Now she said yes, Kenyatta.
Say it again.
Now she's supporting you.
What'd she say?
Yes, she said yes.
Yes.
Speak. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, y'all owe us another hour. This show muting too much. The next hour, no Tito.
So
I mean, I don't have a problem with Tito being engaged,
Please let me know if if everybody can hear us now.
Yeah. Right though. So Sean, how much longer we can put up with these same things?
That's a possible question, right?
I want everybody to answer, please. Those who listen, answer the question.
I think it's twofold. One, we as a people.
First of all, Tito got to allow persons to answer the question.
I think.
Are you going to be the referee?
You know, never referee. Tito going, man. Tito going.
Cause Tito come here to fight,
Why the guy
man.
like but small room is? The mic you off, the bed mic could be off, right? Still get on that side. Why don't you just talk loud?
Just talk loud. No, but I think one is we don't know the full role of a government as a Bahamian people, right? So we expect them to do more than they should, more than their job requires of them, right? Like the extra stuff, like to pay my bill or the give me something in a T-shirt or bury my family member, like them kind of things. They ain't, you're not entitled to them. The government ain't supposed to do them for you, right? That's my opinion. Two, a lot of things that they want to do make sense, but they're poorly executed, not properly planned.
Okay.
Right? The hospital, the prenatal.
You're talking about governments?
Governments.
Of course.
So let's talk about the most
So
recent
it
government.
it'll be FNM.
Successive
Yeah,
governments.
successive governments. But let's talk about the present.
Right.
So the prenatal care and the women's arm of the hospital that they trying to build right there in the White Grove area.
Right.
Right? To the person comment again, we trying to execute a new hospital and we ain't finished the existing one as yet.
Right.
I agree with her. Let's just finish one thing at a time. Stop stretching ourselves so thin. Let's have a successful project, finish that, show the people that we was able to complete this, and then move on. What some governments try to do is they try so hard to quote unquote meet the expectations of the Bahamian people at the last minute just to get a vote. Right? So by not properly planning and executing puts them in a poor position.
So let me interject here. Don't lose your train of thought. When I hear that argument about, and it's always said, oh, they doing these things because election coming. Are we suggesting then that nothing happened for 4 years?
No.
At least in my
Because
area,
we
yeah,
hear that
not
so
before, yes.
much. I hear that so much.
So
that-
I never said
and
it's
both
true.
for the. No, you didn't say it. I'm saying
It's true.
that I've heard it with the FNM, with the PLP, with the FNM again, with the PLPF. How it goes, you always, oh, now they're doing stuff. Is it that now they're doing stuff or now we paying attention?
No, now they're doing the stuff that matters to you. But now they're doing stuff. So let's use for you, for example, right? You're an engineer. I've rode in the car with you and we ride by roundabouts and you suck your teeth.
Right.
Right? This road wrong. And this time I think it's a nice road.
Right.
This is poorly executed.
Absolutely.
Right? So let's stick on our CMV. I remember me and you had the conversation. I told you I think Plural Road, East Street, Market Street is horrible. Right? I think that Market Street should have been a two-way. East Street should have been one way. Plural should be the one way. And Market should have been the thoroughfare to go east, north and south.
Right.
I ain't even no engineer. I think it's common sense. And it didn't make sense to me until I had to start driving, and then it made sense. Prior to that, it didn't make sense to me.
Right.
Now it matters.
Right.
Not until these things hit home, then they matter to you. So that's why I say when people say, oh, now the government doing this, okay, now government coming, election coming up, I need my raise. So now I pay attention to what happened over the first year and a half or 2 years, but I know elections don't come. So in order for me to get my vote, I need me. And for me, what matters me? If I live out east, I need the road fix. If I live out west, I need the road block off. If I work for government, I need an increase or a promotion. So it all goes back to what matters to me at that point that the government do.
Now-
That's my opinion.
I can be blamed for being PLP when I say this. You know, once you say something support a party, is that party.
Come, let's go.
You know, I heard the Prime Minister said,
I got your back, Denczil.
the Prime Minister said, shortly after the whole battle with him and Teachers Union and Kimsey Ferguson, he said that over this 4 years in government, that the entry level salary for teachers has increased every year for those 4 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But see, that is...
That's what I heard. Now, and if
it's
I heard
true-
wrong, somebody please correct me. If he lied, let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to get a clip to play that, so we can confirm that. But I think I missed the show right after that happened, or something happened we didn't get to talk about it. But some to the effect of the increases that the entry level salaries of
They ain't
teachers
dog that.
happened over the 4 years of their being in government. If that is true, come on, man.
But that's my point.
This government ain't do nothing. They don't think the people. Man, you can't make that kind of statement if that is
That
actually true.
only affects that only affects those ones that just graduated and now going to work.
But then the narrative is
but
we don't care about teachers.
they don't care about the ones that been there slaving and thing. I need my raise. I don't care what you do for the person who coming in. I need my raise.
And this is what the Prime Minister
And this is
his
why I say like
administration saw.
the mentality, the entitlement mentality is like outrageous in some places with Bahamians.
And
We-
teachers, we want y'all to get your money, as much money as you could get.
We want all Bahamians to get their money.
Everybody.
Not
All
Bob,
civil
not-
servants,
not
not just
Bob.
teachers.
Hold on.
All civil
Why
servants.
do you want some people to get
One second.
their money? Some of them ain't deserve no money.
I have an
And some of them
important.
don't do no work.
I have an important, a very important PSA. You guys get a message to my watch. It does not do my PSA, but I can say it anyway. Listen to me. Honorable Philip Brave Davis. I need you to know, right? I need you to streamline these barbers because the prices going too high. I want you to ensure that I can walk in any barber shop, I get to see a price because this is ridiculous. I don't think I need to pay $65.
You know what's so crazy?
For a haircut and shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, we going back to this point. You don't mind paying, you want to pay $15 for your haircut, but your wife will come to you and she get a hairdo for $300. You see no problem with that. Why men keep belittling themselves and don't take care of themselves?
I won't drift yet.
Why you do that?
Plenty comments coming.
You don't value yourself?
I just was scared.
You know what? The next time you go to a barber, you should give you a $10 cut. And whatever that look like, you take that and go with it.
Let me get some more comments online. Princess says, maybe remember what they wrote in their manifesto. I feel like every couple of years you butter me up to then slice me up. Oh boy.
I like that.
I can comment on that.
We need to
Yeah,
take
go
their
ahead.
box.
So let's go back. Let's go back a couple years to when Honorable Hubert Ingram
Yeah.
decided to fix the road of these. Right? Now, you can speak to this, I may be incorrect.
Go ahead.
His plan was to fix the road. Widen it, make more lanes, whatever the case may be. When he started to dig up the road, he didn't know what was underneath there.
No.
Right or wrong?
No, he didn't know.
I mean, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Right, you know the damage, what it was.
Sure.
So he had to correct that before he finished.
And to correct it was costly.
I think that was one.
It wasn't budgeted.
I think that was one of the things that cost the road project to take so long.
Not just take so long.
I say that to say, go
Went over
back
budget.
to the manifesto point. Listen, this is my manifesto going into governance if I win. I want to do all these things. But when I get in, and I realize, okay, well, I wanted to change this cup from blue to black, but then I realized
You're making it complicated.
But then I realized it's get a couple other layers before I get to where I need to go. So now I gotta, in Tito's word, pivot.
Right.
So I don't think it's so much. Some of them might be guilty of forgetting, and some of them and some of them might not have. It might have to be, hey, listen, I have to pivot because now my plan ain't gonna work because these things were in place. I didn't know, so now I have to.
It's like renovating a house. You buy a house and you look at the house from the outside and from the exterior and from all the information you have, and you say, okay, this is going to cost me $50,000 to bring this up to speed. And when you start getting into the work, you realize, oh, this foundation need to re-pour. This entire roof need to change. And so a $50,000 renovation project now turns into $150,000. Should you stop working on the project because now you have to pivot? You have to.
I think here's a challenge. The challenge.
That's the same thing with the country.
The challenge is when I call you to do renovation, you shouldn't tell me, oh man, $20,000 guaranteed I get it done.
Exactly. Don't promise.
I can understand
That's
that.
the problem, I think, in that instance. And in the case of the roads situation, I can't say that. That's a live ongoing project. But you can't be making these guarantees and these promises when you don't know all of the different. Our infrastructure in this country is so old and so outdated. So any infrastructural upgrade project, you can meet all kind of uncertainties.
Yeah, but I mean, from a project management standpoint, all that should be taken into consideration.
And that's the point. It's all about managing proper management.
But no, the proper communication, Sean.
That too, but you still have to proper manage
communication.
even after you communicate.
I think every politician that we've had so far, and we cannot speak yet to Brother Lincoln, they still do not appreciate the intelligence of the Bahamian populace.
Yeah.
Like, you tell us what you think we want to hear rather than tell us the truth. I remember I was in a meeting with some politicians in the last administration. Not really a meeting, just was talking. I said, man, trust us with the truth, man.
Yeah.
Just trust us.
Yeah.
Tell us. He's like, Rev, boy, if you all really know how bad things are,
just say it.
tell us then.
Because we can find out anyhow.
Tell us.
Remember, there's a point. But you have to be responsible with information too. Everybody is not going to respond the same way.
But don't tell me how rosy it is when In other words,
Say there are some challenges.
if that piece of wood full of termites, man, don't paint that, man.
No.
Don't
See,
paint
if-
that.
See, with politicians, you got to be very responsible too, because if you come out and say, "I don't know how we can get out of this hole," then some persons are going to react according to what you said.
You don't want to say, I don't know if we can get this hole. We need
So
you
that's
need to
why I'm
say,
saying I
you
think
need to
that's-
say there is a hole.
Yeah, you well say there are some challenges, and we promise to get through this. But you can't say detail for
Everything
detail.
can be campaign though. Everything can be campaign material. Something got to be.
But guess what?
We gotta.
This weekend, I gave the PLP an A.
I wonder what
Thanks,
they do.
man. Thanks. The PLP say thanks.
See,
Tito.
unlike y'all,
what they do?
It ain't about. It's about what they do
What
and
they
what they
did.
don't do. I ain't get called it out on it, and it's poor communication again. Y'all went into the islands. You don't have to go to no island and evacuate no one. That ain't your job. And then when you bring them to the country, you don't gotta put them up nowhere. Here it is. They gone and grab who they need to grab all them people from the islands, from Jamaica, wherever else, brought them out, put them up, feed them, did everything.
Did we want Jamaica do?
Yeah. Whoever need to get it, they grab who they gotta grab.
I know, they thought it-
they went
they
down
thought
to the
they-
island and
they
they
thought-
put them up
I
and
know
they
they're Jamaicans
fed
too.
them.
Wow.
But there was no communication with it.
I see some things.
What you mean there's no communication?
saying
You
is,
didn't know about it?
People don't know they even did that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
You-
did
you
thought
see,
it
you
was Jamaica.
assuming-
I thought it do make
You
one.
assuming people know.
I think people.
Everybody won't get
People
preview
are
of information.
blind to the good. That was all over the news.
All over it.
I saw it in the news. I saw it all
And
over the place.
that's supposed to be
hold on,
everywhere.
You know what got touted? Residents from so and so and so and so upset because they ain't back home yet. They won't go back home now.
And that's my problem. That's why I'd leave them there, let them feel little piece of that storm. See, I tell you what you said.
This a day a day after the all clear is given. Why we ready to go back home?
And they feed them. Put them up.
Like, really, bro? Really?
If I getting free woman board and food and everything, man, listen, y'all go assess
The
whatever
next time
happened
the
down
storm
there.
come,
Report back to me.
I could be
and
like
let me know.
Jamaica say, listen, I need y'all to evacuate this area. I'm telling y'all now, leave because we ain't coming back. Don't call us in the middle of no storm. They ain't moving up body though.
But it's a little different with the topography of Jamaica because they can't get back in. If them mudslides ever happen,
But your boy said, don't call me when mudsliding because I tell y'all get out.
But Bahamas had such a bad experience with Dorian. You only gonna tell him evacuate once.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, if she says every government travels with entourage, everyone this government is highlighted because after the pandemic, because we were looked down, our only way of getting our voices out there was to zoom in on things and make it trend. That's from Naoshi.
A waste of money, Miss Johnson. A waste of money.
Princess says, that's it though. In my constituency, I only know the PLP candidate. Oh, she's saying, so only problem is to travel. But I'm sure I will meet the other candidates soon. Sir, please, the roads are still a trigger for me. Because one thing they want me to do is break up my car either in the potholes or on the ramp because there's no space for all the islands to pull on the side for emergency services. This love affair that we have with sidewalks, putting them everywhere. I know we have pedestrians. I know that. I know we have a lot of people get back and forth by way of pedestrians, but you got to think this thing through, though. You got to think this thing through. Because what can happen? Where do you put on the side of the road?
Up on the sidewalk. And them police don't get out.
these roads are so narrow.
They just blow you till you move.
Anyway, and the problem is we need a 50-year plan where we don't care who win. They
see, that
can't
ain't gonna
change
work,
course.
though.
We get plenty petty politicians on both sides would stop plenty good projects and programs. That's from Kevin. I don't know if we can get to that
You're
point.
talking about a national plan that doesn't change regardless of who comes in.
It can't happen.
Why can't
I don't see it happening. But we too polarized.
Yeah.
And we work in 5-year cycles. If we need it, I agree we need one.
Yeah,
but I don't see it.
let's just show you two, for example. When you do the cut together, your station is be the worst station in the world. You don't even look like no barber. Everything we throw down all over the place.
Why are you bringing this man personal business on the radio?
Now, it's the opposite way around. This guy can't find nothing. And you clean and organize. So, like, as time goes on, like, people don't...
I can't say Sean didn't see that coming.
People
I saw that coming.
People who made it see him. So, like...
But I said, I'm the kind of guy that pivots.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, so you say Sean pivot in the wrong direction.
Well, let's say.
I think I pivot in the right direction.
Oh boy, this is getting different. Let me keep it going.
Yeah.
The emergency department is open. It will never be open the way it used to be, I guess. They only want one entrance to the hospital for the public, but emergency services has access to those areas. Okay. Naoshi Johnson Security and the representative who was presenting but the amount of people that travel so regularly is really not necessary based on where they are going and what they're going for. But this Naivety and Princess getting at it. We'll stay there and watch. Have you been there lately? The hospital is a mess, and this is from seeing it. Okay. Naivety's responding, Princess, that's like me coming to you and saying you don't need 3 weeks on teaching a new topic because I'm not a teacher, so I can't tell you what to do. To each his own. All right, this can. Y'all keep going. I enjoy this movie.
Guys who like movies.
Right. Yeah, I still want more comments about, there's such anger and frustration. And when you ask people, I talked to one guy who was I said, what's going on? What needs to happen? But you see what's happening in this country? And no, tell me. Tell me what's going wrong that get you so upset. What the Prime Minister and them, they don't care about people. They don't have people. Oh, okay, good.
How?
How? Let me know how this country is so breaking down.
Just
this country is so
narrative.
falling apart.
It's so the narrative. People just feed into that narrative, like the narrative. Like what is I agree. Like what is wrong?
Things so rough in this country. People can't find a job. I said, okay, tell me who can't find a job.
They speaking personally, and they believe the government's response for them.
And a lot of them, even in person, they just repeat what they heard.
And I say to you that the entitlement spirit of the being people in some cases is ridiculous, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Now, I have said this, and I can keep on saying this, and I've made this known that I am apolitical. I am pro-Bahamian and pro-kingdom. But I believe what this country still needs, and we have not truly seen it since Sir Lyndon, that real visionary leadership. To me, we've had managers. We've had CEOs. But I don't think we have had a real person with an ownership mentality who says, you know what, we can do some big ideas. I think we need some big. We haven't had real big ideas in a little while.
National Insurance was visionary. Was
Absolutely.
vision. It's mismanaged now.
So
but
I
it was
can go past it.
Tito, check your phone.
But we had a bunch of assistant managers.
Tito, somebody check your phone.
I think
Tito.
We had one good manager, and the rest of them was assistant managers. They wasn't even managers.
No. I think when you look at all of our prime ministers, all of them, while we point at the things they did negative, there are some things that we can celebrate with all of our prime ministers, all of our leaders.
All?
Yes, man.
All.
I sure.
Yes, sir.
I got 3. I ain't gonna get all.
Buddy, I got 2.
No, man.
I get 3.
I know one of the things that I say this as much as a lot of people join in attacking the Prime Minister Christie. His concept of anchor projects on the Family Island to me was a major.
Say again?
Anchor projects on all the Family Islands. That was a big deal when that was happening between 2000 and 2007. That was going on. Urban renewal in that first window, 2000 to 2007, was major.
Who that was?
Christie.
Okay, keep going.
It was major, and I say that because I was involved with it. And so I saw the people who was getting help. I think one of the negatives of the 2007-2012 administration is when they kind of broke down urban renewal and kind of revised it. Because the amount of people that were being helped, the amount of those marching bands in those different communities, all those young kids that urban renewal has not been the same since.
It happened. Because it's his baby.
And guess what? 2000 to 2007, there was 10, 11, 12, 13-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
Where it is now. That's our problem now. Those we had so many young people there. There was there's such level of cohesion happening in the communities that to me was amazing. I think we all talk about with liberating the airwaves that Ingram did, among some other things that Prime Minister Ingram did. Then you go to Minutes, and when you go to Minutes, there's no way you could talk about Minutes without talking about Dorian and COVID. I think you can't. It's unfair for you to do any assessment of Prime Minister Minutes without touching those two areas. Because
I could do an assessment.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah,
I
tried to buy into it.
I think he moved.
I listen to see now.
I think
because my assessment is based upon what he promised. And within the first month of his promise, he did something big. He went back on something big that the people were looking forward to.
What was that?
when not the Free National Movement, when the Progressive Liberal Party was the sitting government, and they had implemented VAT.
Right.
He campaigned. He did not just talk. He campaigned on the fact that VAT was implemented because the Progressive Liberal Party government does not know how to bring revenue into the country, so we are taxing Bahamians. And his campaign was, should the Free National Movement win the election, he would get rid of VAT.
He didn't agree, sir?
No. He would get rid of VAT. He did not only not get rid of VAT, within the first month of his seat as prime minister, VAT was increased.
That's when you're talking.
Okay.
Okay. You don't know.
That's powerful.
That was increased. And so that within the first month, you were campaigning on this for months. People were looking
Don't
forward
laugh.
to that relief.
Don't laugh. We know you're excited.
People were looking forward to that relief.
So-
And within the first month, not within the first year or 2 years, within the first month of your administration, VAT was increased. Now, the sensible thinking Bahamian, let me not say the sensible thinking, the Bahamian that knows better would know that that campaign strategy was nonsense, because we needed to increase revenue collection to make sure the economy stays stable. And so that was hogwash from the beginning. But there were a lot of persons that did not realize that or were not aware of that. They were like, boy, what? I voted on that alone. He can get rid of VAT because VAT is too aggressive of a tax.
I think that's why they vote for him based on the same thing Tito, the comment.
He was different.
Listen,
he was different.
The comment that Tito made earlier. We don't want lawyers and this and that. We want somebody different.
No.
I think that was one of the major things.
No, I don't think it was.
In my opinion,
Persons were tired of Christie.
That's what it was.
Agreed. We always vote.
It was a rejection
we
of
vote
the
governments out, right?
Right.
I agree.
That's what it was.
However, but it was still sold around the point that, listen, he has been able to manage a successful business. He's not a lawyer.
You know
that
good.
played a part in person's decision, and he represented something different.
Never mind to me.
I don't think that was the big factor. The
That
factor
alone
was
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 no.
just
Yeah,
they were upset, and this is not a knock on Christie or Menace, but I think he was the benefit of people just being fed up and saying, maybe Christie got to go. That's where everybody was. I didn't mention the present prime minister. I mean, to me, you can't. Just number one, when you look at what international agencies are saying about our economy, from where it was when he came in to where it is now. Not forget what he's saying.
Exactly.
Don't worry about what he's saying and what politicians are saying. What international agencies are saying.
They forget what they saying now. Talk about what they were saying then.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying we will not bounce back from this.
Absolutely.
They were saying we can be a major financial crisis because of the state that this country was in economically.
One is first out, and we forget these. And I said this to one of the guys I speaking to a PLP. I said to him, he's in the inner circle. I said, bro, you guys do a horrible job of advertisement, of marketing. Your marketing is horrible. Because one of the things that, based on some that I read, something that I saw, not just what somebody said, but what I read, that when the Prime Minister said he was going to raise the minimum wage, they said, you're going to destroy this country. Because already the economy was in bad shape, was in horrible shape. And you come in and say you can raise minimum wage, they was like, but you done. And the reverse happened. The economy rebounded. These things, I don't know. We can't talk about Carlo's good if we have a problem with something that's bad. Something wrong with that for me. You should be able to acknowledge and celebrate the brother good while you still have a problem with his bad. You can't cancel out the good in a person.
I agree.
Because of what you see that you don't like, man. That's what we do across the board.
That's what the Bahamian way, though.
Like,
They say, boy, Denczil.
You ain't get my leader from
Davis,
COI, no credit.
Davis ain't do nothing. Davis ain't do. I said, boy, he ain't do nothing.
Done.
What?
According to them.
This government don't care about people. What?
They ain't making no sense.
When the brother says that they've signed all these labor agreements more than any other administration. I don't follow the labor movement, but nobody say he lied.
No one.
No one say he lied.
But that ain't good. That ain't good enough.
Even the labor issue we had just the other day, a former labor president came back behind and said, hey, but they don't want to make no sense.
Because
of the prime
he did
minister.
not dishonor
Exactly.
renege on the labor agreement.
Exactly.
And hey, this ain't campaign. Just saying like, man, you gotta.
Only one thing that stress me right now. Light bill.
Now there needs to be some accountability for these light bills because you told us these things getting all the way down.
Yeah, but
and my wife just sent me something say she needed to send a transfer over. I said, what that for? I remember us having no mortgage like that. What that for?
So they ain't really lying. Like, we keep going through this. Yeah, over the year, like bit lower. I mean, man over man.
Oh no! Right now,
I don't know what you're talking about, Carlo.
The first couple times you check it.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. But
The
the
first
bill,
couple times you check
what
it,
she
yeah.
asked me for yesterday,
It was a pullback for a comeback.
But me and Delta was telling y'all wasn't listening.
we may need to bring Jobet Colby on here.
Yeah, we need to get
We need to get Jobet Colby on here because I needed to explain to me what is going on.
I think got people coming on the show, Jolly. They ain't on the show, Jolly.
Jobet is our friend, man. She coming.
I think it was.
Let me get some. Princess and was she still around?
Probably.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you, Princess, for taking that pressure off me today.
I even ain't commenting no more. Let me finish around. I ain't getting the business no more. Kim Larimore said we lost the young people when urban renewal was discontinued. Now she says, and he gave themselves raises. Oh, she's done, but I know she's done, but I think she's done, but Prime Minister Minutes. PLP said the same thing as well, Kenyatta. I don't remember them saying they was going to get rid of that.
Nobody ever, PLP never said they were going to get rid of that.
She says, but instead they removed the bread basket items.
Yeah, but I ain't going nowhere.
I don't remember them saying that. Now she said Christy flipped the bird, and they said no, Minutes was just Minutes was just oldly new.
Let me ask the question. You think what do you think if Minutes did not have?
Yeah, one more.
Let me get two more, and then you go there. Julianne says we didn't need to increase nothing. The Bahamians just need to pay their bills, pay the hospital, truthfully pay customs, pay for medicine, and stop letting your police friends erase your tickets.
That's plenty.
The reduction of corruption will make things better for the country as a whole. Now that's
Powerful.
That's
Someone text me that, I didn't want to say it.
Full right there.
But I didn't want to anything.
If we pay our hospital bills, pay our customs honestly, pay for medicine. When we came into the airport just this week, I was like, he said, "Come on, Bishop." I said, "No. Look through the bag. I ain't with you. I ain't want nobody watching me." And no, come on, Bishop. No, look into my bag. We ain't nothing in there. Nothing.
I don't think you should pay customs at the airport.
Which bit?
Only into the boat. Only so much you can bring on the plane. But
I know what you're talking about. You never see somebody's being there.
We need a Tito.
no, I mean, but I'm saying though, when we allow them to bring in so much.
I don't go shopping.
Hold on,
so I ain't
Tito.
have to pay.
There was a point in your life when you had 4 children. You're 4 adults now.
And each of them had 5 bags.
When you go away, you go away for 10 days. And each of your children got 2 bags.
He was surprised. He said, "Get $3,000 worth of exemption."
And what started happening is I started wearing the clothes before I come. So now they ain't no more.
Yeah, no more. There you go.
You coming through with 8 bags beside you and Lisa.
I didn't get come through with 8 bags. Just some are gone.
Yeah, no. We need that at the airport.
I have a question, man. Before I want to switch the topic quite quick because I had a comment the other day. I want to know how true it is. I know you have a couple more minutes. So Tito, you probably can speak to this. So Tito, I was told. I wasn't told. I overheard that the gentleman, what's his name? I want to say Blackwell or Blackman from out Compass Point. I think I remember his name.
Who's that?
The owner of Compass.
Blackman?
Mm-hmm. Was to donate $1 million to John Canoe and feed the John Canoe.
Well, where you get that $1 million to?
And none of the major leaders of the groups ever sat to the table to have a conversation with him. It was always their second for years.
So who is giving the money to?
Pumped $1 million into the John Canoe.
Only one person responsible for the $1 million. And that's the JCMP.
I know how true it is.
And you're going to begin the JCMP?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Barbershop Talk. We may stumble across the facts at some point, but that's not this kind of show, okay? We have a conversation. Every once in a while, we may stumble
See
across
that
the
you all
facts.
gone there, right? You all gone there.
I want to go somewhere before Carlo got to go. So go fast.
Go ahead,
Listen.
Oh, we can pause.
No. Now listen, before I forget. I want to encourage everybody.
Oh, boy.
This is Junkanoo season. Practice is held on Thursday and Sunday. Make sure attend all the rehearsals, all the practice sessions, because we ain't know what gonna happen for Boxing Day and New Year's.
Oh, no,
I
we
know.
know.
Hold on. I know one
We know
thing.
what gonna happen.
I ain't going Gladstone Road for no
That's
Junkanoo.
your Junkanoo group.
I ain't going Gladstone Road.
That's your Junkanoo
If
group.
it ain't happening on Bay Street,
You again.
I ain't going. It don't make no sense. I ain't going Gladstone Road.
I don't even know what Glasson Road is.
We need to get together as a behemoth, as the fans, and tell them, get it together.
I think somebody
we
tell
ain't going Gladstone
somebody
Road.
tell JCLB that I can see like they ain't listening.
Let me
I
just.
ain't going Gladstone Road, and I don't miss Junkanoo. I ain't going Gladstone Road.
Plenty
So I
draft-
going to
plenty draft
every
for them.
rehearsal from now until Junkanoo time.
Let me I second that notion, but I ain't really been getting downtown much either.
You definitely ain't getting that draft from the back there.
Definitely ain't getting on Gladstone Road. There was this video being going around about prices being charged for dialysis, and I made some calls to the Ministry of Health to confirm it. And based on what I was told and some calls that I made, is that is not true. It is not factual. I don't know why it started circulating. Now, if somebody can say otherwise, that it is, but based on
Could it be that they were trying to go? Is there a private section that offers dialysis treatment? At
No, they
PMH?
said Princess Margaret Hospital. They actually showed the hospital.
At PMH, they have a private
PMH,
section. Do they offer dialysis treatment at the private section? Maybe that was a part of the private
on
section.
dialysis in one area.
now someone said to me, and this back to the point that Julie made, that there was always a charge.
Oh,
Every hospital visit is a charge.
Yeah, that
Whoa.
that I just
Y'all
saw.
ain't being
I just
paid.
saw. I just got a comment from somebody said that there was always a charge. Nobody ever paid it, and they don't deny you service.
but I don't remember.
I think see,
I don't
public
think
health
they
care
enforce
doesn't
it,
mean
'cause
free. You know?
They saying that they say it was a charge. I've been there, and I haven't seen no place where you
What?
go to the window and say,
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's right there.
No, I'm saying to
just
say-
don't- they ain't gonna deny you.
you just sign a book.
Because they said you know it was a deny education. And
So
healthcare.
what right there, Carlo?
The window, the cashier window.
Cashier window where?
They have cashier window.
Right in the right.
No,
If you go in,
we talking about the dialysis unit.
But
There's no window there.
before you get there, you should go to the. You should go
No,
to
you
the
don't,
cashier
sir.
And pay.
listen,
No, you go
should
around the back. You don't.
Right. So I
You
just
go
got
around the
another
back.
confirmation again that dialysis that this comment says every dialysis treatment is a charge. Nothing is free. So
nothing is free.
But the idea, the comment was that someone was denied and this and that and the other, and making this and health said to us a call that I made said that whole report that they made, it was not true.
Oh,
It was
that's so
not
much
true.
bad business. If every I ain't gonna go
How's
against
that
the
bad
person.
business?
Let
How's
me
that
tell you
bad
why,
business?
Pastor. They don't make it known. Understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying
Known to
Who,
who?
who don't make it known?
then you go to get dialysis.
That what?
That you're supposed to be paying.
I also got another note that says there is a window in the unit.
They tell you.
There's a window there. There's not a window where you pay.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. No, this person is somebody who's
They say it's a window where you pay.
Yes.
Right.
Boy,
Somebody-
but listen, I ain't like no window you was pay. Now I might be on the slow bus, and I ain't been in there, and that look like a window where you was called the nurse or you signed a book. But that ain't no window where you was paying.
This person is a very reliable source who's just texted me.
Man, I ain't care about the reliable source. You won't understand what I saying. I ain't saying to you, it don't look like a window where you was paying.
Don't want to pay.
Now, Tito, did you go look into pay?
No, of course not.
Pastor, it's some
course.
areas when you walk in, like when you go to the clinic,
You can feel like it's
you know you just gotta pay.
No,
Because they speak
not-
through the mic, and it's a little hole there, and you can see where it's dropping cash. And that area, it don't look like a window you was paying. Now, I could be wrong, and they might have changed it. But ain't nobody can call me no liar. That don't look like no window where you was paid.
How to pay it when
here
the
we
look
go.
though?
Every dialysis treatment is a charge. Nothing is free. Every service charge for the medical sector is a gazetted fee and is discoverable on any government website and the hospital.
But that's bad business because I understand what I'm saying, boss. I ain't saying that they lie, you know. But if I have a service, just say you come to get your hair cut. I might cut your hair But you gonna know that there's a payment.
There's another comment here that says there's a window in the unit. It's 100% is a window payment. However, the current government made it known they cannot turn people away. I can't make up the last comments, but they cannot turn people away. So they don't turn people away.
Pastor, that window don't look like no. You want me? You want us to drive down there on one of these things off?
You see, we row about this with the hospital, row about that, row about all this stuff like that. And we need.
If we were paying for these services,
we know, Tito.
No, I didn't know. Pastor, listen to me. Now I don't say I don't pump fake. You got some people that pump fake. I did not know, and it doesn't look like you need to know that you need to pay. Understand what I'm saying? When you go to a window, you can see a window, you can see a cash register. Even when you go to emergency, you always go to a little window. You can see where it's like a window where you pay.
Healthcare ain't free.
I went with a member,
but it doesn't look like you need to pay.
I went with a member who needed an operation, an emergency operation. And they went to register and they called them to the back of the window, said, listen, you have a balance here. I think the balance was something like $16,000. The procedure that they needed, I think, cost like another $7,000 or $8,000. And the person said, they said, well, give us what you have. They gave $50.
Wow.
And got the procedure.
Wow.
And that happens not every day, all through the day.
Often.
All through the day.
I think people need to know that though.
Behemoths, no.
I'm surprised you don't know that.
You missing the point that.
No, I mean with the dialysis window.
do you know every time you go to the ER, you got to register? You know, it's a fee too, right?
Listen to me. Anybody had a loved one on dialysis, and I could be wrong. I had no idea that was supposed to be a charge. That looked like something the government's doing.
So you think if it was free, everybody wouldn't have gone there, and your boy on Sanders
But most people go there.
the boy on Sanders Beach
The only one you know ain't free is the one Doc's Hospital of West.
Sanders Beach ain't free neither.
Well, I don't know if it's on the speech. But again, it didn't look like a pay.
But you watched the whole video? Did you watch the whole video?
Yeah, I didn't watch the back. I only
You watched the whole video?
Just about it. That's about all they have.
Yeah, when she started talking about the COI?
Yeah.
Oh, how is that relevant?
Carlo, that's how plenty people feel. Like you say, people caught up in the...
Caught up in what?
Caught up
Let
in
me tell you.
let me
tell you
the fact
something.
that you got to
Someone
pay.
this time says, Pastor, see my Tito have a bill, you need to go pay.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I should go pay the bill.
You should.
But I know one thing. I the only one use PMH and they ain't gonna pay no bill. So anyone who just said I
See,
got
that's
I
the
bet they
problem
got
with
a
your
bill too.
payments because somebody else ain't pay. You figure you shouldn't have to pay either.
Yeah, that's how we go.
Y'all got
Well, I know why yours pump fake.
And y'all wondering why we struggling for revenue around here. Because y'all ain't paying these bills, all these things add up.
You paying your bills?
Huh?
You get
I
paid
mean,
now.
there's I don't like paying them, but I
then.
gotta pay them.
Hope you paying them bills and them
You
1
just
point,
pay all them-
1 point, whatever they should have around the corner. Pay them bill. I know I got them bill.
What a time.
Exactly.
Pay all Betty
Pay your
do
bill. See,
No,
don't
them
sugarcoat
bills.
this thing. If you don't pay your bill, pay your bill. 'Cause I struggle to pay my little light bill before they
bills.
give me the yellow sticker.
Them,
And they like you the yellow sticker. Slap. And there's a fee for reconnection.
there's a, we need this, and people who rowing this, the government, this. What's your bill is at PMH?
They ain't paying it.
What's your bill at PMH?
And
Nine
they
penny
ain't
jury down
paying-
there.
and they ain't paying customs.
Anyway.
That's why I
You should
say
pay customs.
And PMH
Well, I don't pay customs to Barbershop.
PMH have some of the best
If
doctors.
I ship,
If they there.
they have the
They there, man.
Tito, they there.
They have the same doctor. It's the same doctor.
They
Same
there.
doctors.
Same doctors.
Same doctors.
Same doctors.
Doctors is do rotations about hospitals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
all-
appreciate PMH when you go to doctors.
Let me.
And you got to pay that big bill. You
Let me-
basically pay that bill.
I-
like that.
doctors. You appreciate PMH when
Doctors
you
want
gotta
to
go
sell
to
you
the
air.
next one.
If you breathe in a hospital, that's 50 cents every minute.
My father did not have a surgery. Did not have any cutting. None of this sort done. No
Knee
procedure
bill was 50
done.
grand.
And his bill was tens of thousands of dollars
then.
for, I think it was less than 48 hours.
They say
Or later on 48 hours, somewhere in that ballpark. They'll correct me if I'm wrong. And it was tens of thousands. You don't say tens of thousands for 20,000.
just to overnight, if you go in the ER, your bill start off at $10,000. They charge you even for the tissue. I said, God forbid if I have to go back there. I
Government
carry my
got to go
tissue.
down there and put that under
I
control.
carry in my
'Cause
tissue
what
if I
they
gotta go
doing
back
out
there.
there is ungodly.
So that's more reason for you all to pay the $1,500 to PMH
No.
that you're supposed to pay.
No,
rather than complain about
Them
the
dialysis
50,000.
patients, they ain't gonna make it with $275 every visit.
I think it's 275.
They'll have to do cookout.
It's something like that.
They got to do cookout
You gotta do it.
every Monday.
Because
Because you got to go twice a week, buddy.
It does
I
three
think
times a
3
week.
times a week.
No, it's twice. I think it's twice.
Your dad was on it, eh?
Yeah, it's twice.
It does 3.
I remember. My
What's
time
the,
is
what's
twice.
the
Let me
cost?
see,
I'm
remember
trying to
what
find
it
the
is.
cost.
I saw it every
Someone
Monday.
who
It is
knows-
3 times a week.
Someone who knows texted me and said that the cost. Let me see if I can find it.
3 times a week.
I think it says 200 or 275, something like that.
They ain't gonna make it. They can't afford
How
it.
long you got to be on the machine when you do dialysis?
250.
250.
I think it's 4 hours.
250.
4 hours.
Um,
4 or 5
session?
hours.
Yeah.
They ain't paying that.
Okay, sorry, 275 a session.
275 a session.
Where's this?
Yeah.
PMH.
Dialysis? That's what the price should be.
That's what the price
That's what
is.
this is.
$275 a session.
Yeah.
But nobody's paid that.
No.
I can't pay that
I
either.
don't know. I don't know why they don't name it though. So like, don't let you come to your session. Let you sign out. So when you come here, we're like, hey, come to this window. Let me show you where your bill is.
So
right
then,
about
God
now.
forbid, God forbid, right? This blue cup go for dialysis and no of 275. They deny him, and then they die. Right?
Why don't we
Then
encourage
black cup is the
encourage a lot
parent,
of,
and they try to sue the hospital.
why don't we encourage like the corporate community to like
To what?
to like invest in or in areas like that, like
There's some who do it. There's some who do it.
I mean like
All right, this
constantly
confirmation.
and
3
give like a
times-
little tax write off.
3 times a week, 3 to 4 hours a time.
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours time.
$275.
How much that is?
It's a lot of money.
So the person isn't wrong, but you're not denied if
Some
you don't
people
have
been on
it.
dialysis for 3 and 4
And
years.
like
That's a little less than $1,000
like
a
Miss
week.
Mary has said to me, Miss Mary said that for everything there's a cost.
Everything that's a
There's a
cost.
gazetted cost
and I think they
that
should
persons
they
don't
need to
pay.
start sharing that
I had surgery at PMH several times, small surgeries, but I
You
had
pay?
to pay.
You
Yeah,
pay all the money?
yeah, they were
See,
like
boss, let me know if it's
they
too
were
wrong.
like topical surgeries, not
Let
you
me know if
know.
it's too wrong.
I get 5 minutes.
What
Each
we,
dialysis machine costs $60,000+.
let me know if this too wrong. Pops,
much?
when you come up the dialysis machine,
Over $60,000.
there should be a receipt given to you. Now you don't have to pay the receipt, but you should get a receipt.
To see.
And then you sign that receipt to let you know that we're logging this. We ain't just doing it because the government can take care of the bill. But Kenyatta now had 3 for the week. Here's his receipt for his third one for the week. It's $275. We sign off on it. We log it. You don't gotta pay it, but it's logged.
You don't gotta pay.
That's where in my
You don't got to pay it
eyes-
then, you mean?
No, but I'm saying in my eyes, you know that you don't get nothing for free. But when you
person-
walk in there, go in the machine and come out,
3 times $275.
That's
times
almost
52.
$1,000 a week, bro.
That's my point.
$42,900 per year.
That's
Okay,
the
then.
and I can't even buy a machine.
That's what the cost of. That's what the cost is there. And some persons are on dialysis, some for the rest of their lives. You know, and they start off in their 60s, some in their 50s. That's a lot of money.
that's a lot of money.
You know, for one person who's on there for 10 years, that's $500,000 for one person.
How do you pay that? So we need to encourage. The corporate
I
community.
ain't cutting
to-
in here because we ending now. We ending by 5 minutes. 5 minutes more before we end. How do you? What's your take on the yacht that came into the country with a Lord? Caller, if you want to call in,
I think we need to start on that next week. Then
Call-
that can take more than 5 minutes to talk about.
you can't do it.
The yacht?
Yeah.
No, that's
I haven't seen it. I haven't never did.
That's a big topic.
But
big one?
Just go through it. Go through it anyway. Just start it on. What
a
do
yacht
y'all
that
do?
came in with, I think they said 12 or so firearms and about 1,000 rounds of ammunition
Where do you find it?
in the yacht.
I mean,
the
where
person-
the yacht was?
And the person, I'm not sure. I think it was Bimini. And the person was given a fine of 1.4 million and allowed to leave.
1.4 million? They paid the fine? It's plenty of money in the government kitty, boy.
So they paid a fine to the government, or they pay $1.4 million.
To the government. They paid a fine. The government, they went to court. They went to court and they were fined $1.4 million.
Is it against the law to have guns on your yacht?
But when there's plenty of guns you had in your lot.
No, but I know they're allowed to have guns. But it's a
So I don't know
is there a number?
I don't know the
'Cause
maritime.
you might
I don't
get
know what the maritime law is. You gotta look into that. So you do it for next
So the
week.
fact that he get a fine means that he just wasn't committing
Yeah, so
anything
I don't know.
illegal.
I don't know what the maritime law is. But then out on the water, dangerous too, though.
But that's why I'm trying to tell Pops. I know they're allowed to carry guns.
2 guns, 3 guns, 4 guns, 5 guns.
Yeah, they have a lot of guns. A lot of pirates see they say on the water.
Guns.
That's what I told him.
That's what I said. I don't know.
We
It might be 10.
We
It
gotta
might be-
find out what the maritime law
Yeah.
is in our waters for gun possession.
So why you was fined then?
Huh?
Why you were fined?
That's why I say
he
to find
could
out
be fined
what the
because
margin was.
he did not declare them.
Or it wasn't enough. Or I mean, it was too much. I don't know.
He could be fined because
Whatever
he
it
didn't-
is, jailable.
That one point.
It's not a jailable offense.
you just don't try it, and you just don't try it, and you just don't try
I
it.
can try it if I have a boat.
Our views going down the law. Anything happen?
They ain't interested in the topic.
They say the signal views on Facebook drop.
Yeah. Okay.
signal
Yeah,
drop.
no, something's happening. I saw an error message.
Yeah, they say the signal
Yeah,
drop.
no man, our views don't leave us. What you doing about Delta? Our people don't leave us.
1.4 million is playing though.
Huh?
Nothing
It's
sure
showing
to
up over
say.
here.
That's the always doing things.
We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end.
The show I must see is talking about guns. But 1.4 million to be him and kiddies a lot of money, but
The fella who get charged, he hacked Facebook.
But more murders.
Say shut the show.
that more murders. Did they confiscate the guns?
Or they say are we off on Facebook? Let me know if we're off on Facebook, please.
Yes, it said someone messaged me and said
Thanks for telling us.
they just messaged me.
I believe you.
Waiting for live signal. The broadcast is waiting for a signal. It should resume shortly.
I know we don't lose.
So question. Did they
membership.
confiscate the guns?
You can't. I don't think they confiscate them because they listen. When you
Yeah, we're off. We're off, Jonathan.
sometimes when you're
Finally.
at that level, you have people in the States. They are gun collectors. They're allowed to have as many guns as they want. Once you have the license.
I
now,
agree.
once you're coming into this country, the gun law over there don't apply for here. You should declare your guns. And maybe it could be a situation where he did not declare his gun. So, and instead of just giving him a slap on the wrist and say, go, we can make sure this won't happen again.
I hope, but
You
I
get hit
pray.
with $1.7
That would he
million.
had left.
So bad.
There are some who would want to believe that he should be in charge with gun smuggling. I don't think it was sufficient guns for him to be charged with gun smuggling.
You mean,
when you smuggling guns,
So what you talking about?
You smuggling
Sean,
way
so
more
what you talking
better.
about? Sean.
I know Bahamians.
Sean, if they catch you with 12 firearms right now in your house,
I know
you in trouble.
Bahamians who have 8 to 10 guns.
Yeah, but they got a license for each one.
Hold
of them.
on. And guess what? If you don't license your gun in time, you in the period it should be licensed, you are could also be charged with illegal weapons, even though illegal firearm, even though you had license for that prior. And persons sometimes they are fined for not registering or renewing their license in time.
So Sean.
So don't say don't. My point is, don't say because if Bahamians are found with illegal firearms, they go to jail. No, Bahamians are found with unlicensed firearms all the time because they refuse to license their weapons in time. They go to jail for that?
That's what I'm saying. So going back, no, I agree with you. But if I go away, right, and I decide I can put one gun in my microwave, I put one gun, just one gun, and bring it home.
But see, you put it in the microwave, you'd be in trapsy.
Yeah,
You'd
but
be in sneaky.
that's smuggling.
Yeah, but he was. The person's guns wasn't hidden.
No, you're saying. You saying smuggling.
If you go and all them yachts would come to this country, I guarantee you find more than 4 guns.
All I'm saying is that there's been rumored. We don't know it to be true or not, but it's been rumored
I don't know. I can't speak for the brother.
that guns
I
come
just
into this
saying
country on private
possible.
yachts.
Oh yeah, that's been said.
So
yes.
this ain't a good look. We need more. We need to hear some more things.
Yeah.
And I think we should get the information. So next show, let's talk about
I
that.
need that 1.4 million look good in the kitty though.
Yeah, shoot. You want him to go to jail and we need money in the kitty?
He should try it
He
again.
got-
He should try it again.
He get license.
every month.
He have license for them in the
That
U.S. man.
1.4 don't sound like a fine. It
It'll-
sound like a bail. And that sound like you bail out and break off running.
It'll be 2.5 this time.
But I ain't know nobody to pay no fine for no 1.4.
Hey man.
Julian said it was this. If this was a Negro man, would his fate be the same?
Of course not.
How you know he wasn't a Negro?
But I guess his picture was on the paper.
He's a white boy.
Absolutely.
He'd have been shackled foot.
He absolutely should have been charged with gun smuggling. Ignorance to the law is no excuse. If a Bahamian went to America on their yacht and was found with guns, he'd be deep in jail in the U.S.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If a
They just locked him up the other day.
if a Bahamian who
But
have a boat,
but he had guns and
if a
drugs.
Bahamian who have a boat, have guns on his boat and travel to the U.S., he's supposed to also declare his weapons. If he don't declare his weapons,
Yeah, so
he
I
could
agree.
be
So
fined.
the-
He wouldn't go to jail.
So there's
because
a lot of
once
fish.
you
there's a lot of
prove that
fishing
you have
boats-
license for that
fishing
firearm in the
boats-
country from which you're from,
fishing boats that have firearms that go to the United
multiple
States.
firearms.
Yeah. So it just depends on following the maritime laws.
We'll get more information on this and we'll come back to this on next week.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Brother Ramsey, he always complains about us having to leave early. Always, when Brother Taylor has a rehearsal, he jumps on there.
I appreciate you doing though, because I got to leave early too. Thank you.
When I got to go to church, he jumped on me. But when I saw the way Mr. Taylor dropped dressed today, I was like, okay, we got this one look like a video shoot. There's no regular rehearsal.
What you talking about? I ain't never said nothing about no rehearsal.
Look like a video shoot.
Yeah, he got on Tommy shoes and he tight jeans. And by the way, for the viewers who watching, his jeans so tight.
The envelope couldn't come in
Someone in the room said he couldn't get an envelope in his pocket. It wasn't me who said it.
He couldn't get that.
He was said
He
that.
struggled from here all the way to
The envelope.
trying to get
Cannot
the
get in his
envelope.
pocket. Now, I was facing this way.
I ain't saying nothing about that tight shit.
I say the older my boy get, the tighter these jeans get. What a time.
And by the way, Sean, my shirt ain't tight. I just get
It's
fat.
not called tight. It's called slim fit.
I did pay attention when I saw him come. I said, "Whoa, all right."
I hope that I want them jeans he buy when he just came from away.
I don't know. 51 and counting, buddy.
There you go, boy.
Oh, he's with your boy.
Thank you guys for the
He's
compliment.
with your boy from Cameroon.
Which boy?
Blue. You know what? I'm going to tight buds. Better go, Delta, and I love it. You're right on point.
Thank you, Delta. Thank you, because you see where it was going. See y'all next week.
We see y'all next week, everybody.
Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed, I got some bills, but